And welcome to Byfield, Massachusetts. We're here for the Triton Vikings hosting the Swampscott Big Blue. I'm Patrick Heffernan.
And I'm Colton Brown.
And we are back to football. Welcome back. 2018, kick off the season. We got Triton at 0-1, Swampscott at 1-0, and Triton looking for their first touchdown, first offensive score, and to get the season really going. Right, Colton?
Oh, yeah.
How's the team feeling right now? You know these kids, right?
Yeah, they were all hyped up and ready to go during school today. A lot of them in their jerseys. Some of them weren't, but
it's tough.
It is. But, yeah, they were all hyped up, ready to go.
Excellent. Well, they had a tough outing last week, 55-0 at Marblehead, but that's a big team, big school.
Yeah.
It's a tough way to start the season, but then again, you're only going up from there, and these kids needed a good reality check.
Oh,
what
yeah.
kind of program this is. So we got a new head coach.
Yep.
Ryan McCarthy.
He was assistant last year, I believe.
He was, and he's the head coach for has been the head coach for the baseball team for a little while. So he's definitely knows a lot of these kids.
Oh, yeah.
Anyway, which is good. I think that's the kind of continuity you need in the coaching, and so he knows them in other sports, and that's always a plus.
Yep.
And he's coming in. He knows the system. He was an assistant for a few years.
Yep.
Under the previous coach, so he knows what's going on here. And then and he knows his team. They've played Swampscott over the years. They beat him a couple of years ago.
Yeah.
Lost to him last year. But who knows what's going to happen tonight? We'll see.
Yeah. Hopefully we get the first touchdown and go from there all the way up.
And just make it happen. Yeah. So excellent. So it looks like if I got it right, I think Triton's got the ball to start.
Yeah.
The fog has rolled in. We're going to struggle to see this game.
Oh, yes.
I'm not sure what it's going to look like on TV, but I guarantee you here live, it's a little bit weird. It was a gorgeous, beautiful day, and now it looks like we live in San Francisco.
Seattle, maybe.
Or Seattle, right.
With the rain.
Well, good. Well, Colton, welcome. I'm glad you're here, man. This is very cool.
Thank you.
So you're a junior, right?
I am.
And you played your freshman year with these kids, right?
Yeah, most of them. Seniors, they were on JV, so I knew a lot of them from other sports that I played too. So
excellent.
Yeah.
Excellent. And what position did you play when you were playing?
I was pretty much all over the line, all over the offensive line. I played defensive end, and I was place kicker.
No kidding.
Yeah.
Were you any good?
I was. I could kick from the 15. That's about far enough.
That's what you need. That's the extra points. So that's
good.
Yeah.
And that's what I did.
Good. So trying to get the ball to start with no Dylan Shute, as we know. He's out, I believe, for the season. Is that right?
Yeah, season, if not longer, with the torn ACL, unfortunately.
That's too bad. He missed a little bit of last year, and he missed the beginning of the I think he might have missed one game last year, but he missed the beginning of the basketball season as well.
Yeah.
Hopefully he can come back. He's a great athlete.
He is.
No question. So
no question about it. He was one of the best receivers we had on the team last year.
And he was an excellent offensive player in basketball and a defensive. He's a defensive pin in the neck for the other teams. And his father's a great coach.
Yeah.
I can see him out there right now talking to number 74, whoever that is, talking to Adam Rothberg.
Yeah. Letting
him know what to do when he gets out there. So a lot of respect for his father, and it's too bad that Dylan can't play. But here we go. Swampscott with the kick, a low kind of bouncer. It's going to be scooped up right around the 20. Going to try and cut outside. Doesn't make it down.
24.
So Seth DeLong taken down at about the 20-yard line.
Rough. Good start. Good field position, though.
Yeah.
Can make stuff happen from there.
So we got Kyle O'Doy, his first start, I believe, at quarterback.
Yeah.
He came in for one play last year when Tommy Lapham was
down,
stunned and down. And he came in and he took a snap and he turned the wrong way. The running back was on the other side of him. And I asked the coach after the game if that was his mistake or if that was the coach's mistake, if they called the wrong play or whatever. And he said that O'Doy owned up to it right away. But
first snap jitters.
Yeah, exactly. So here's his second snap as a high school quarterback, and we'll see what happens. in the traditional offensive Viking set with the shotgun. He's going to step back and
Pass.
throw. Tipped and intercepted. Number 16, Swampscott. And he's going to run it all the way in.
Not a good start. Kind of got bobbled, got tipped up to the other by a Swampscott defensive lineman. It looked like
pass picked off by.
That's tough. That's a good safe call on the first play of the game. You know, you want to just do a quick slant, but unfortunately it was tipped, and unfortunately it was taken to the house for a pick six.
Yeah.
That's not what they drew up for the home opener. And on Kyle O'Doy's second snap, getting a pick six is not going to feel good.
Yep.
So Swampscott now setting up. Who was that ran it in? 16 on Swampscott?
16.
So Graham Inzana. One thing you'll find, Colton, when you do these games, names are harder than you think they are.
Yeah.
So it's up and looks like it's good.
Yeah.
Sure is. 7-0 Swampscott, just like that. 16 seconds into the game. Or a minute and 16.
Is good.
Yeah, the names sometimes get hard, which is why you're here, because you know these kids.
Yep.
So when I mess up a Triton kid's name, you can step right in.
Oh, yeah.
All right, so here we go again. We're going to get another kickoff, another chance for Triton to show something on the return.
Yeah, hopefully it's better than what we just did. Hopefully.
All right, so we got, who's that? Tamino, one of the captains, is back to receive, along with Seth DeLong, number 24. Tamino does he play baseball? What's he playing in the spring?
I believe he plays baseball in the spring. I'm not completely positive. I know he does do basketball.
He's a great basketball player.
In the winter, but I think he does play baseball with Coach McCarthy.
Yeah. No, he's an excellent basketball player. He's one of those glue guys that, just sort of put him out there on the court and good things happen.
Oh, yeah.
And he's been a good football player for a couple of years now. I know he was one of Tommy Lapham's favorite targets.
Yep.
Last year, so need to get him involved, get him going. I don't know who that pass was to.
I think it was number 2, Ethan Tremblay, I believe.
We'll go back and watch the tape and we'll see.
Yeah.
Although maybe not this tape because it's so foggy I don't ever see anything.
Yeah.
It's pretty crazy. All right, so here we go again. Swampscott, a very deep kick. It's going to be Tamino this time, fielding it at about the 10. He's going to get about 10 yards, quick little move, squeezes out, finally gets taken down right around the 25.
Yeah, that's a good return right there. Breaks the tackle, gets up to the 25-yard line.
That's good. That's good. That's good. Better field position.
Yeah.
Well, they got to do more with it, though, than they did last time.
Start with the ball on the 25.
We got a good crowd tonight. It's weird under the headset. You can't see and hear the crowd as much as normal, but it's pretty good tonight.
Yeah.
Decent size showing from Swampscott, but a lot of Triton fans out tonight for the home
opener. Yeah,
opener.
student section's full. Student section's packed. First home opener of the season. Everybody's gonna be here probably.
All right, give them something to cheer about, Triton. O'Doy in the shotgun set again. Triton has only run out of the shotgun for as long as I've watched this team play football.
Yeah.
And it's been a long time now.
Yep.
So here's the snap, a little bit low. He's going to keep it this time. Going to go right up the middle, not get much.
If not lose yards. Looks like he might have lost a yard or two.
So I will say,
keeps it for a
couple of years ago, I had the pleasure of being the guy with the down marker there on the other sideline.
Yeah, I've done that once or twice.
There's no better view of the football game than being the guy with that down marker.
No, but it's a lot of running around.
He hasn't switched it to the 2 yet, so he's a little slow, but that's all right. We're not going to rely on him. Already we know not to rely on the guy with the down marker yet.
Oh, yeah.
O'Doy in the shotgun again. Calls for the ball. Better snap this time. Drops back and rolls right. Looking and going to keep it. No, little dump off. Oh. Found somebody on the wing who's going and going. He breaks a couple tackles.
Taken down around the 40.
Could have been Tamino, and I think it was.
Yeah.
Great little play. O'Doy looked like he was going to run, and then he made a little dump pass to Tamino.
Actually, I think it was Anthony Particelli. I think it was number 17, Anthony Particelli, on that play. Little dump pass to him.
Good little first down. Let's get this going.
Good ball movement right there.
Nice little hurry-up offense by Triton. O'Doy in the shotgun again. He's got 4 receivers set, 1 in the backfield with him. Here's the play. It's another pass, another quick out. Taken down after about a 5-yard gain. Can't see who it was.
Number 3, Franklin Cohen.
They're moving the ball.
Yeah.
The ball about 6 yards on that game. Good little move. And again, we're going with the no huddle. I like this. And they're keeping the four wide receivers in the field. I do miss Gunnar Gustafson. He was always easy to pick out on the ball field.
Oh,
yeah. I don't know if you know that kid, but he was he had a distinct look about him. So it was easy to know when Gunnar was one of the wide receivers.
Oh, yeah.
Now it looks like we have 3 on the left. It's not quite trips, but it's something like that. Odoy with 1 in the backfield with him. Takes a snap, looks to throw again. Rushes on. He's got to get away from that. And he gets away from 1, but not 2 and 3 and 4.
Ooh, taken down behind the line of scrimmage.
Holds on to the ball. Loss of about 8 or 9 on that. It's going to set him up with a 3rd and really long.
Oh, yes.
Odoy looks pretty good. I mean, that rush came right in on him. There's nothing he could do about it. Otherwise, he looks pretty good for a kid that threw a pick on his first play.
Yeah.
His first pass.
Well, when you can read the defense like Odoy can, comes in handy.
Yeah. And I would argue that comes from playing multiple sports, you know?
Yeah.
The kid's a phenomenal basketball player.
Yep. Playing multiple sports, playing in Pop Warner.
So here we go. 2 receivers on each side. Odoy drops back. Much better protection all the way down.
Oh.
Almost picked off again.
A little over number.
That time it was like I was going to say 16. There's no 16 on the roster. So
he was looking for Tamino. Threw it right over his head.
Tamino is incomplete.
That's too bad. We're going to be a 4th down now.
Fourth down for the Vikings.
They do have a punter, or is it just Odoy?
I believe they do have a punter. Not positive though.
Yeah, you just see. No, that's Ethan Tremblay blocking. They actually haven't run the ball yet, other than Odoy and that one keeper.
52.
And there's a decent punt. It's going to bounce, and Swampscott's going to field it. He's going to run out to the left. Not going to break it. Doesn't break any tackles, but he gets a little bit of yardage on that. Bring it all the way out to about the 25, I think, for their first possession.
On the return for Swampscott.
I don't know who that punter was. It 56, 52. Looks like whoever 52 is was the punter.
Just not on our roster.
Yeah.
It's fantastic. So this is where it gets tricky for us calling this game. Hey, the band section looks good tonight, though. Get them going. Get them fired up. Get the student section fired up. Excellent. But the view of the game gets a little tougher here when you can't quite see the offensive back set and when you don't know the players on the other team. But we'll see what we can do here.
Yep.
Swampscott also in the shotgun. And this time I believe they have their junior quarterback. And he's going to throw it into the flat. It's a great catch and a couple of great blocks. 1 missed tackle.
He's taken down right about the 40 to 41.
Take him down. Good play there by Porticelli. Make the tackle, but that was a great play on that little quick out screen. Swampscott moving the ball right away.
Oh yeah, trying to get that second score.
Another first down for Swampscott.
Big kids on Swampscott, big kids.
Yes, that offensive line is huge.
Oh yeah.
So
got some big wide receivers out there.
So their quarterback is the kid that actually made the interception for the touchdown. They're going to give it right up the middle, decent run. And that kid's going to run over a couple kids before he finally gets taken down.
First down right around the 45.
The running back is a big fella.
He is. That's what you need at running back. Power back. Just get him right in.
So that was Dylan January Captain, who's a junior, listed at 5'11 and 215 pounds. At 5'11.
Yeah.
He looked a lot bigger than 5'11.
Oh, yeah. I'm 5'11 and he looked taller than me.
Big kid.
And that was Dylan January. He's one of the captains.
Yeah.
On
all right.
Swampscott.
So the quarterback's back. Another no. He's going to quarterback keeper. Almost breaks one tackle. Gains at least 10 yards or more. Need a tackle right here. There we go. Brought down by Joe DeMonico. Good tackle in the open field to keep that one from going any further.
Oh, yeah. And Joe's a kicker. He's a place kicker, and he's making tackles like that on defense.
Good step. That's a team of Triton size is going to have everybody play both ways all the time.
Oh yeah,
that's what it's going to take.
Especially against a team this big, you gotta make sure you get a good tackle in.
So who are the linebackers for Triton? It's hard to see right now. We'll have to get to that later in the game and get a better view of them. There's a couple plays now have just sort of gone. Oh, there's a pitch out to the left. Good tackles.
Nice spin.
Good work right there. Excellent play by Jack Crocker to stop that up and get his teammate in position to make a tackle. Nice job. It's going to be second down and long.
Second and long. All right.
So Swampscott's done a little bit of everything.
Oh, yeah.
Screen into the flat, the quarterback keeper, quick pitch,
Kind of got to
run
keep
up the middle.
They're trying to keep the defense guessing on what their next play is going to be. Keep them on their toes.
They're keeping us guessing, too.
Oh, yes.
3 receivers right, 1 back in the backfield with them, and there's our first flag of the game. Looks like it might be a false start. Triton seems to indicate it's on Swampscott. Yep, false start on the offense.
Yep.
Flag on the play.
So that's going to move Swampscott back quite a few. Make it an
Illegal procedure against Swampscott.
Illegal procedure, false start, same, right?
yeah, pretty much. Pretty much.
Second and 14 on the Vikings.
We said this last year. We'll say it again. We need a little handbook of all the referee
yes.
signals. Not that I don't watch way more football than I should. All right, Swampscott, same set. 3 on the right. Quarterback's going to hand it off right up the middle. It's not going to get anywhere. Great tackle right there. Number 4, I believe, on Triton. Charles Takazian.
Charles Takesian, yep.
Yep, Takesian. Wrap the kid up. Nice job.
Good tackle.
All right, 3rd and long. Now, a stop here is a big deal because I don't know what kind of kicker they got, but there's not a lot of high school kickers that put in 40-yard field goals.
Yeah, so hopefully we can hold them here. Hold them, if anything, hold them to a field goal.
There's a big down right here.
Oh, yeah.
Triton student section needs to get up and get cheering.
Yeah.
This is a big 3rd down right here. First quarter, make something happen. Drops back, looks deep, and
incomplete.
Nicely broken up. Tamino breaking that play up. Nice job. Pass was a little bit behind him, a little bit short, but good for Tamino stepping up and making the play there.
Got his hand right in there, making sure he can't catch it.
Good stuff. So what are they going to get? They're going to go for it. That's what you got to do at this field position when you don't have a kicker.
Yeah.
So the last play was a big play. This one's even bigger.
Oh, yes.
Keeping them converting right here. Give them decent field position for Triton if they can get a stop.
Yeah.
Drops back, looks back to pass again. Looking to his right. Going to throw a little bit
Oh,
short and in
right
the dirt.
over. Went right through his hands on that play.
22 had a chance to make a play there.
And 23, Andrew Augustin.
Turns it over on down.
All right, Colton, your eyes are a lot better than mine. You gotta get a pair of your glasses so I can see what's going on out on the
You know,
field.
I'm surprised I can see this much. So much fog. Can barely see Swampscott's sideline.
That's crazy. All right. 1st and 10 for the Triton Vikings. Here we go. Plenty of time in this game. It's 4:40. It feels like it's gone by fast, but that's only because that first possession,
Yeah.
the first touchdown happened so quick.
Oh, yeah. Hopefully O'Doy can make something happen this set of downs and get us the touchdown, tie it up.
Yeah, they did well. They moved the ball over midfield. They got down to around the 40, even 35
Yeah.
before they got stopped up. So hopefully no mistakes and they can make something happen. Two running backs back there with O'Doy.
Yep.
2 receivers to his left. He's going to hand it up the middle.
No.
Nope, he's going to keep it. No
Keeps it.
pitch. Decent run. Picked up a couple. So they look good. They look good.
Yeah.
For a team that lost 55-0 last week, they actually look pretty good.
Oh, yeah.
They certainly look outsized and outmanned, but so far it's been, I mean, it was a good defensive stop.
Yeah.
Now they get a chance to really move the ball. 2nd and 8.
And they got a sophomore in the backfield, too, along with junior Ethan Tremblay. They got Josiah.
Oh, nice.
So
That's a young team.
it is.
It's a young team with a hurt senior captain.
Yeah.
Low snap, and he has to scoop it up, and he's gonna get swallowed up.
Yep.
So that's the 2nd snap of the night that hasn't been perfect for Triton, and it's tough in a shotgun. In a shotgun always offense,
It is.
you can't not have a good snap every time.
Yeah. You got to at least get it to him, though. You can't have it low.
No, or high and over his head is not good either.
No, not at all.
And now they're missing Travis Madden, who was the center last year.
Yep.
Played for a couple years.
Looks like John Rolfe, their senior captain, is the center for them right now.
Okay. Snap to O'Doy, drops back. He's got to throw this ball.
And he gets swallowed up.
Nope, he breaks out of it. Good little flick pass. Nice little catch. Right out at the 40-yard. That's going to be a first down.
That's first.
Jack Tamino coming up huge. O'Doy coming up huge. Getting out of that pressure.
O'Doy's pass complete to Tamino.
That was fantastic.
Enough for another
Absolutely
Viking
great play
first
there.
down.
O'Doy just squeaked away from what was a sure sack and then got himself right into position to make a great throw to Tamino.
Yeah. Yeah, it looked like it fooled me. It looked like he got swallowed up, but he was able to break through.
Excellent play by Odoy. Excellent play by Tamino, who's having a good night. And here we go. The snap to Odoy, low again. He's got to look and throw quick. Great pass, number 3. He's going to break it. He's going to break it. All the way down. Gets taken down right around the
25, 26.
25. They're going to call that ball down. No, they can say that ball was down. Of course, the fog is so much anything could happen there.
That was number 3, Franklin Cohen again, making big plays.
Fantastic play. That's a huge pass. That's a good 30, 35-yard pickup there. That's back-to-back first downs, back-to-back good plays.
Yeah.
Wait, what? Really? They just called that ball to Swampscott. He actually did fumble it when he hit the ground.
I thought his knee hit first, though.
We don't get video review, unfortunately, in high school football. And with this fog out here,
it's hard to see.
It's got to be tough for the refs to see exactly what was going on. But unfortunately, after a huge play and a great pickup, Triton fumbles the ball and gives Swampscott the ball in almost exactly the same spot they started with it on their last drive. Now, Triton's got to keep some momentum going here, make something happen. That's 2 turnovers by Triton already. High snap.
Quarterback keeps it.
Quarterback keeps it, tries to go around the outside, gets nowhere.
It's a good tackle. Looks like it was by Ethan Tremblay, number 2.
That offensive line from Triton, I got to say, they're holding up pretty well.
They are, especially these defensive guys for Swampscott. They're big. They look strong. So
yeah, I agree. They look huge, and yet the other than the 1 sack and the a couple times they've gotten pressured. Otherwise, the O-line's looked pretty good.
Yeah.
And that's going to be important for Odoy. He's got to play, the whole game. It's a long game.
Yeah, especially for a sophomore, starting as only his second.
Looks like there's going to be a flag, busted play. No, going deep. Good catch. That flag's not going to count for anything. Triton jumped the line on that, but they're going to pick up that flag.
Yeah.
That was a huge play right there.
Got
about a 30-yard pass and catch on that.
Got to keep that defense tight on them. And make sure they can't get any more plays like that.
Yeah, that's where we need a replay. I'm not sure who was playing defense on it. I immediately started looking to see how long that pass was instead of looking to play who was playing defense.
And that hung in the air for a little bit, too, it looked like.
Yeah, it did. First game of the season. We're still getting warmed up.
Oh,
ourselves,
yeah. First home game, at least.
First game for us, I mean. So we're still getting our legs under us, right?
Oh, yeah.
So here we go. And it's going to be a roll to the right, and he's going to look to throw the ball again. Bearing down on him is 21, doesn't get there in time, and the quarterback has to just throw it away. Nice
coverage by Ethan Tremblay, number 2, keeping it so that guy wasn't open that he was throwing to. I don't know what number that was, but.
And Triton's DeLuca, 21, was coming in on him pretty quick.
Yeah,
I want to see that a little bit more.
Yeah, Gino's very quick. Gino DeLuca. It's a quick junior.
So we got a second down now, second and long. Got to see a lot more of this, a lot more stops here.
Yeah. And that's the student section right there. Looks like they're all standing up.
Good, yeah. How about that? All right. Get the Viking ship in full effect, right?
Oh, yeah.
All right, here we go. High snap, but he gives it off to the running back and a move to the right. He's going to get
breaks the tackle
and
gets down.
Number 9 on their team, Isaac Andre, it looks like.
Yeah.
Decent little carry. Didn't get too much, maybe 3-4 yards.
Yeah.
Maybe about 5. 3rd and 5. I would say this is a big stop. It is, but the next one's a big stop too. As we found out, they're not going to kick the ball. They're not going to go for any field goals here. So you got to get back-to-back stops right here.
Got to make sure we stop them here.
Get that ball back. Triton looked good for a couple of plays.
They did. Get
that ball back. Let's see Odoy do something here. So here we go. In the shotgun. 2 left, 2 right. 1 back with him. He's going to look to his right, look to his left. It looks like a little bit of a screen, and it worked beautifully. He's got a ton of blockers out there. Number 23 makes a move, and he makes another move, and he gets taken down, but he's in. 2 moves, and all of a sudden it's a second touchdown for Swampscott on the night.
Yeah. That was a good little screen pass right out to his left.
That was that's one of the ones that you kind of go back and you watch the game film and you say to yourself as a lineman, you played on the line. You watch, you say, wait a minute, how did I get fooled so bad?
Oh, yeah. And now they're going for the field goal, it looks like.
Yeah. You got to get somebody else out on the field. they're setting it up now.
Yep. No, I saw the kicker during warm-ups. He looked pretty good. Good hit.
Number 8 for Swampscott.
Thomas Frizzle.
Decent kick, 2 in a row.
Yep.
14-0 now with 57 seconds left in the first quarter here.
Oh, yeah.
Our first quarter that's unfortunately seen a lot of good stuff out of Triton.
We have. Just hasn't worked out the way we wanted it to.
A couple of, God, that one fantastic pass, fantastic catch and run, and then a fumble right at the end.
Oh, yeah.
Just turned it right around.
Ticket to support Student Council and get into all home games for free if you win. We will pull the winner at halftime.
Especially for O'Doy, where he's just a sophomore coming into his second varsity start and only playing one snap his freshman year for varsity.
Right.
It means he's probably got a lot of nerves.
Yeah.
Nervous.
Seems like a pretty grounded kid.
He is.
Seems like a grounded kid. So we know that his grandparents, Bernie and Mary O'Doy, they watch these broadcasts. So be careful what you say about Kyle.
Oh, no. I have high praise for Kyle. High praise. He's a good kid.
But Bernie and Mary watch the broadcast, and I'm sure they're proud of him.
Oh, yeah.
It's funny. We used to talk about, Will Parsons. We used to talk about his grandparents all the time at basketball games. So we can talk about Kyle's grandparents. Scooped up and right to the ground.
Yep.
Smart play by whoever that is.
25 on Triton. Josiah Siempa.
Smart heads-up football play right there by by the sophomore. Just get right to the ground with that.
Can't afford to get tackled and lose it.
No, not at 14-0 in the first quarter.
Especially not at 14-0.
So they look good. Let's see them look better and get all the way down there and score a touchdown this time. Huh? I think I have plenty of time.
Plenty of time.
Still the first quarter, let alone the first half. So
plenty
of time. And honestly, I think the offensive play calling's been pretty good. They've been mixing it up enough.
Yeah.
Not running it, other than on busted plays. I don't think they've really run the ball.
Yeah, I think they only had like one run play this whole game.
We can check with Eric Gundrum is doing stats for us again this year. So fumble, but O'Doy picks it up and makes a great pitch. Unfortunately, doesn't get a lot of yardage out of that, but a busted play just turned into at least neutral.
Yeah, didn't get sacked.
So Mr. Gundrum with our stats for us, and he's going to tell us that there's been 2 QB runs tonight and nothing else. So we'll call that last play the one running play they've had of the night that hasn't been the quarterback, and that was an inadvertent pitch when he had to do it.
Yeah, smart play.
Yeah, definitely heads up.
Boyd's getting a bigger loss than what we did. So that's a smart play right there by O'Doy.
So he's got 2 in the backfield with him, talking to his line again. He's probably a little bit worried. Guys have been coming in a little bit faster on him than he likes. Here's the snap, a little bit low, hands it off, up the middle. Breaks one tackle, finally bounces it outside to his left and gets a little bit of running room, but not too much.
Yeah, and that was Ethan Tremblay again, taking the handoff there, trying to get something going.
So Tremblay's a junior, right?
He is, yep.
Did he play much last year? I don't recall.
I think he was probably JV more. He did have some snaps, I believe, on varsity. He's a good player. He's quick, very quick.
That's what you need in running back.
Oh, yes.
Quick and preferably built like a tank.
Yeah.
So, all right, 2 right, 2 left, 1 in the backfield with him. O'Doy's going to take the snap. Let's look for a good one. He's calling for it. It's 3rd and long now. Honestly, I think it's 3rd. We can't even see the...
yeah. And that's the end of the first quarter.
Not able to get the snap off. He might have been trying to just draw him off sides.
Yeah.
We seriously can barely see.
Yeah, I can't even see, like, what the what down it is.
It was a beautiful, wide-open, clear day. So, all right, so end of the first quarter. And it is 11-minute quarters. I got that wrong at the beginning of the game. It is 11-minute quarters. We haven't seen a timeout yet, as you'll find, Colton. There's a lot of timeouts in high school football.
Yep.
So we've been spared any of those so far. But we need to see a little bit more out of the Triton offense.
Oh, yeah.
Honestly, the defense has done great. They've given up 1 touchdown.
Yeah. Defense has done great. Made a good amount of stops. It was just one of those plays on the last touchdown where they just weren't possession right or had good.
Yeah.
The offense had good blocking, I guess.
Credit to Swampscott. They're running so many different plays that the defense has not been able to sort of get into a rhythm of knowing what's coming.
Yeah, they run like runs, screen passes, pitches, QB runs. They run everything.
We've seen some games in the past where the offensive set is just so, they have one or two players, usually a running back that they just want to go to all the time.
Yep.
And so over the course of the game, the defense is able to key off of that and understand it's going to go to that back all the time. I haven't seen that from Swampscott tonight.
No, I haven't either.
So we'll see what happens here.
Godoy's back takes snap here.
Godoy moving his receivers around, 2 right, 2 left, 1 in the backfield with him. Nice snap this time. He's going to throw it deep, right off the. Broken up.
A little over his head, a little far off.
So somewhere out in the fog is the Triton player who was after that. Not sure. It was
looks like 13.
Intended for 13, yeah.
Joe Delmonico.
Kid has wheels.
He does. He's quick.
Because
former soccer player right there.
I think Godoy took about 3 steps back and maybe 5 before he launched that. So.
Oh yeah. Well, when you play soccer, you gotta be quick. And he used to play soccer before he came to football. Looks like now they're gonna go back to punt it away.
Yeah, they got to punt it away this time. On the plus side, the Swampscott kids, there's no way he's going to see this ball.
No.
Low snap, decent punt. It's going to come down around the 40 and bounce a little bit more, take him down to about the 35. He's going to run to his right. There's a lot of Triton kids there. Somebody's got to make somebody just got blocked. Tough block. He sprung it out. 1 block, and he's going to get away from it. He's going to get all the way in. Tripped up.
Tripped up.
Great tackle.
That was number 5, Zach Palmer for Swampscott, making that nice return.
Triton looked like they had it. They had a bunch of kids there, and all of a sudden
they had a bunch, and then it was just all the Swampscott defenders came and blocked them.
1 kid got blocked, and that was it. That was it. The kid sprung it out.
Yeah.
There we go. Maybe there was a chip block all the way back here.
Yeah, maybe.
Stoppage of play, fine 3.
Good to see now. Don't know what the call is. And even, honestly, at this point, even if the umpire or the referee gave us a call, we wouldn't be able to see it anyway.
Yeah, it looks like they just moved the ball. Looks like they just moved the ball back to about Triton's 41, 40 yard line. So that's a big chunk lost.
That is a big chunk, yeah. They came way back. And it must have been spot of the foul and a block in the.
Yeah,
I don't know what kind of block.
I think it was a block in the back. It looked like kid just got leveled from block in the back. That's
moving it way back, which is a good thing. So Swampscott's going to start on the Triton 40. 2 left, 2 right. He's going to take the snap.
He hands
right
it off
up the
to
middle.
the running back.
Right up the middle.
And that was number 12, Jack Tamino.
Good tackle by Tamino, who's one of our linebackers tonight.
Yeah.
Good play by him, but that ball went right up the middle way too fast.
Oh, yeah. You got to close those gaps when you're playing that line. The defensive tackles, you got to make sure close those holes up, make sure they can't get through.
You need big kids, tough kids that want to just get dirty on the D line. That's for sure.
But I give props to the Swampscott O-line, making sure those holes stay open.
Yep. He's going to drop back. Swampscott's quarterback going to look to make a little dump.
And it's almost picked.
That was close. That would have been the first turnover of the game that goes for Triton's way.
Yeah, and Ethan Tremblay almost picked it off. The ball's probably damp from all the field and everything, so it's probably slippery.
That could well be. It's funny in the pros when that happens, or in college when that happens.
Yeah.
They will often say that, that's why they play defense instead of offense. But I'm thinking Tremblay plays offensive wide receiver anyway too, or he's
a running back. But
so they expect him to catch the ball too.
Yeah.
In high school, you gotta play.
You gotta be versatile, kind of thing.
Yeah, you do offense and defense the whole game. And there's another flag this time. Our third of the game. Timeout, not a flag. Timeout, Triton.
Well, that's Triton's first timeout of the game.
You guys are sick of paying to get in the
Not sure what they were looking for there, but Swampscott must have put something out that they didn't like.
Yeah.
So Swampscott last weekend, 21-20 over Greater Lawrence Tech.
Yep.
Apparently, obviously a close game by the score.
Yeah.
From the accounts, Swampscott was lucky to get out of there. On the other hand, Triton 55-0 lost to Marblehead.
Yeah, that's rough.
It's tough. But next week, Triton gets Ipswich
Also gonna have to support the
at Ipswich.
boosters for football.
That should be a good game right there.
It should be a good game. Right now, Ipswich is at Ipswich is at Newburyport tonight.
Yep.
And Triton gets Newburyport on October 5th.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, at Newburyport, so we won't be calling that game.
Yeah, that's a game that I'm sure all the Viking ships will be out at.
I hope
One
so.
of our rivals.
Those games are fun.
And he handed up right up the middle.
Another run up the middle, yep.
That was number 4, Dylan January.
So last year, Triton went 4-5.
Yeah.
Missed the playoffs, right?
Yes, they did.
Yeah, they had some later season unscheduled games, but
Yeah.
not playoffs, unfortunately. The year before, they went deep.
Yep.
Lost to Watertown in the semis or something. It was.
I think it was like semis, quarter. We were like one game away from making it to Gillette to go to the Super Bowl,
Yeah.
and Watertown was just, I guess, a better team.
Watertown was huge. So here we go. Swampscott. And
False start. Way false start.
It's not arena football. You don't get a running start before you head to the
Yeah.
line. So that's going to back it up again. So Swampscott's on the wrong end of a lot of flags today.
Well, it must be hard too, where it's, with all this fog, can't see, and the crowd's very loud tonight, so it's hard to hear when you think it might be hike or go, and it's not. So you start running and can't see because of all the fog, and it's just hard to see.
So you must remember, how many times was a flag thrown on you? And
Too many, too many.
Oh, that's honest, man. I like
Yeah,
it.
I'm sure my coach wasn't very happy about it. Some of those hits, but I made the stop. Just
Yeah, that's good. All right, here we go again.
and he's got Swampscott's got running back in
Believe
motion.
it's
Quick
gonna
little pass, and he gets through.
breaking tackles, just breaking tackles.
Tackled by Ethan Tremblay, number 2, and number 5, Zach Palmer, made the catch. Catch and run and tackled from behind by Ethan.
And a first down on that play. Here
Yeah.
they go again. All right, I will confess, I wasn't sure if that was second or third down on that because we cannot see the guy on the other side of the field.
Yeah.
With the down marker.
I think that might have been third, so it might be first. It looks like it's first and
It's definitely first now, and it looks like it's a little bit before the end.
and he hands it right up middle. Oh, and Triton player just got trucked and lost the ball, but might have been down before.
He's probably down before, yeah.
Yeah.
Did he pick up another more than 10 yards on that?
It looks like
that.
it. Looks like it might be first and goal right now.
First and goal looks like it's inside the.
Yeah, they just got another first. Looks like inside.
It's
at
inside
least,
the 10.
It looks like at the 2. Hands it up.
Touchdown.
Yep.
That was too quick.
Yeah. Triton's defense got to step it up a little bit.
Triton's defense needs to get off the field. That's part of it.
Yeah. Probably getting tired.
Yeah.
Swampscott.
Swampscott to kick the ball again, I'm sure. They're 2 for 2 tonight, 20-0 at the 8:25-minute mark in the second quarter.
Yep.
Triton Viking ship still on its feet. That's good to see.
Oh, yeah.
They got to get loud while it's on that end of the field.
Yeah, gotta get the momentum going. Hype up the team.
Do anything. Back this kid up, something.
Yeah.
Ball's down, ball's up, ball's good.
Yep. 21-0. Swampscott.
Credit to that kicker. He's pretty good.
Yeah. During warm-ups, he was hitting them like one after the other. I was watching him.
Extra point is good.
So we were talking before the game. Last year, Swampscott beat Triton 49-17. A couple of years ago, Triton did beat Swampscott, but it's been at least over a year now since they've got a win against them. They do look like a bigger team.
They do.
And at 21-0, they're certainly outplaying them. But Triton has had some good moments.
Yes. And Triton's also a young team. A lot of sophomores, a lot of juniors. So it makes it's. I call it a rebuilding season. I mean, you think about it. Last year we had a good team, and then we lost a lot of seniors the past 2 years where it was
and you
just
get Dylan shootout tonight. So,
exactly.
Yeah.
If not out for the season.
Yeah.
So
it's tough, and it's a rebuilding year, and that's hard when you're a senior.
Yeah.
But when you're a sophomore and a junior, you got a lot to look forward to.
Yep.
All right, so Swampscott kicking again. Tamino back on the left side, or I guess on the right side from here. The ball's up and it's going to go.
And it's missed.
It's not going to look good. Still hasn't scooped it up.
And that's Seth DeLong right there.
Recovers a little bit, gets it at least out to the 10 or so.
Yeah. It's not what you want to see on a kickoff where you miss the ball. You got to get in front of it, let it hit your body.
I can't imagine trying to see that ball tonight, though.
Yeah,
fog. It goes up into that fog and it just disappears.
Yeah, and these lights don't help at all either.
No. It's like bright headlights on a foggy road. You almost wish it was not, but
yeah, deer in headlights kind of thing. I honestly think the lights make it worse a little bit.
No. Without them, you couldn't see anything at all. But
with them, it's like harder to see too.
All right, so the ball is looks like it's at the 5.
Yeah, looks about the 5.
It's so hard to see out here. Ball's at the 5. Odoy's back in the gun again. He's got 2 runners right, 2 runners left. Drops back. It's going to be a quick throw. A lot of pressure. He's going to throw it, unfortunately, out of bounds.
Yep. Their O-line right there just gave out. Let them get in.
So without kind of pressure on the middle, what do you do? Do you go to a screen pass? Do you go to a...
I mean, if you get pressure down the middle, I'd say maybe give it up. Give a little toss maybe to your running back. Mm-hmm. Do a screen pass to your running back. If you got the ends coming in, collapsing, I'd say probably run it right up the middle.
Yeah.
Get it a couple yards off of it.
Odoy back again. Looked like a little bit of motion, but they're not going to throw a flag. Just a big crush play up the middle.
Yeah.
Not a lot gained on that.
Looks like he got 2 at most. Right there. Kept it.
Staying in the hurry up and staying in the shotgun.
Yeah, and this is 3rd down right now. So.
Receivers come in a bit.
He's got 2 in the backfield.
Out to his far left. 2 in the back with him. Let's see what he does. He's got to air it out. Got to look deep.
Yeah.
He's got 3 to his left side. He's looking that way. It looks like it's thrown away. Yep, it is.
Too much pressure coming in. Their O-line's got to keep that D-line contained. Make sure they can't get to their quarterback.
Yeah, they must have a I don't know who the tight end is on Triton, but they got to look to him or somebody else pretty soon because the receivers can't seem to get a lot going.
Yep.
And we're just not seeing it. After the first quarter, the offense looks a lot better. They've been stalled the last couple of outings here.
Yeah.
They just haven't been able to do much in the last few possessions.
Yep.
And now they're in a deep hole because they got to get this ball out, and he's going to catch it probably around the 40.
Yeah.
Around the Triton 40 if it's a good punt.
Yeah, and they're punting from their own end zone.
Yeah, no mistakes on this. Who's our punter tonight for Triton, do you know?
I believe it's 52, but I'm not positive. It's hard to see the numbers with all this fog.
He gets the ball out,
and that's
it's
just not a
squibbler, but it's going to get all the way to the 35 before it's scooped up. One little good miss there. He must have stepped out of bounds by now.
Yeah, I think he got tackled.
So Swampscott with the ball in phenomenal field position.
Yeah, that was just a bad punt. Probably had the laces down. Didn't get the snap. Too much rushing pressure.
So you said you were a kicker, though.
I was a second string punter and place field goal kicker. Yep, and kickoffs. So I know what it's like when you do that. My first punt was actually right off my teammate's helmet. So it was bad.
Yeah, that's got to be a bad feeling. Yep.
Yeah.
All right, here we go. Swampscott again in the gun, and he's going to throw it. Quick slant, 21 in for a touchdown.
Number 23.
23?
Yeah,
you're
number
right.
23 is Andrew Augustin.
Quick play, quick touchdown, 1 pass, and we're going to be at
pass complete to Augustin
28
for another Swampscott
if this kid puts another one in.
Yeah, and he's been good. He's been on target, 2 for 2 field goals this game.
Yeah, we were saying the defense looked great because they they held the Swampscott offense to just that 1 touchdown.
Yeah, now
most of the first quarter, and then the last couple possessions.
Yep.
Swampscott's just done whatever they wanted to. So
yeah, now they're just giving
ball's
it up.
back, it's up, and it looks good.
Yep, kick is good. 28-0 with 7:04 to go in the second quarter.
Swampscott hasn't needed to call a timeout.
Extra point.
Triton hasn't been able to get really anything going yet. That was tough all the way around. If you remember on the kick, we couldn't recover it very cleanly. And when you start with the ball all the way down to your 5,
you got pressure.
Whatever it was, it's it's hard to move it out of there.
Oh yeah, especially when they're running that pressure so much.
Yeah,
trying to get that sack safety.
Yep,
trying to get you into that end zone.
Good to see Dylan shoot out in the huddle.
Yep,
getting his team fired up.
Oh yeah.
Get them ready to play.
And that's what you need. You need somebody who's out there going to get them fired up, get them going.
Some senior leadership.
Yeah.
Making it happen.
That's some good captain.
Yeah.
Good captain right there.
Yeah.
Making sure they're not worried about the score or anything.
No. Now you're playing to make good things happen.
Yeah, exactly.
So here we go again. The 5th Swampscott kick.
Yeah.
Kickoff of the night. And it's going to go to Tamino this time. He's going to pull it in right around the 10. Gets up to the 20.
Right.
It's spun around and put down at about the 15.
Yep. Good little return there. Tamino's quick. Good receiver. So.
Quick and got to get quicker.
Yeah. I mean, well, when you got big kids coming at you, it's kind of hard.
It is scary. So Viking ship is still on its feet at 28-0. That's good to see.
Yeah,
I like it.
Oh yeah. Gus, they gotta stay positive. There's still plenty of time left. Still 2.5 quarters about. So gotta stay positive.
This is the 5th drive now for Triton. That first drive was a pick 6 on the opening play.
Yeah.
So it's almost hard to call that a drive. But this is the 5th time they've started with the ball. So let's see what O'Doy can do now.
Yep.
They've got to hold. That O-line has got to get a little bit tougher here.
Oh yeah.
Give him some space to run, and he's going to take a quick snap and take it out to the left himself. And he's got some room to run, and he's going.
Looks like he got a first down there. Stepped out after that.
That was a good, quick play. If the pressure had come up the middle, he would have been gone by the time it got there. So that's a smart play.
Yeah, that's a good read on the defense right there. Looking where the line's going to be, looking where the backs are. Seeing that hole on the left side.
Excellent play by O'Doy. That's their 4th first down of the game for Triton. So Swampscott has 4 touchdowns. Triton has 4 first downs. That ratio needs to change from 1 to 1 to a lot different.
Oh yeah.
Here goes O'Doy again. Quick handoff up the middle.
And it's
just going to get swallowed up.
It looked there like the running back didn't know what he was doing. Looked like O'Doy was going to hand it off, and the running back didn't realize he handed it off and just didn't take it.
A little bit of a busted play there. I'm not sure who the running back was on that play.
That looked like Ethan Tremblay, number 2.
Yeah.
So hopefully we can get back. I mean, looks like it's 2nd and long now.
2nd and long, plenty of time,
yeah.
Plenty of clock. You don't need to worry about that. Just have a good, long, sustained drive.
Yeah,
make something happen. Put some points on the board before you go into the locker room.
Yeah, that's what we need. We don't want to go into the locker room with 28-0. Because then that locker room's just not going to be a good atmosphere.
O'Doy again takes it this time to the left or to
nice
his right.
Spin move there.
Makes some moves. Brings it back up to the original line of scrimmage. So we're going to look at 3rd and 10 now.
Yeah. That was a good little spin move by O'Doy, avoiding the pressure.
Yeah, he looked good. 3rd and 10.
For a gain of 5.
5 minutes and 18 left. It's probably going to hit the 5-minute mark before he gets his snap off. So they got 5 minutes, good sustained drive.
Yeah.
Make something happen. But this is a 3rd and long.
It's rough. It's rough when you're playing in the fog and you got a good team against a younger team, and it looks like a lot of the kids.
Drop ball.
Yep. And it looks like Swamp got recovered.
No. Triton must have gotten that, right?
I don't know. I saw the Swampscott guy down first.
You're watching the monitor. Yep, you're right. Swampscott got that ball.
Swampscott recovered it.
That's the 3rd or 4th turnover.
Yeah.
For Triton tonight. That's their 3rd.
3rd, yep.
Mr. Gundram on the stats.
And it looked like it was supposed to be a handoff, and it just couldn't get it, couldn't hold on to it, and just lost it.
That's too bad. I mean, that was I was going to say on that. With the pick and the second fumble of the night.
Yeah.
I was going to say that's a situation where you almost want to run the ball because, you know, you really need a first down. So if you only get 5, then go for it again at 28-0, you know, go for it. But unfortunately, that just totally breaks it up. So now Triton defense step up. 4.5 minutes until the locker room.
And Swampscott takes over about 36, give or take.
Something here. So the Swampscott quarterback checking his wrist. Takes a snap, throws it out into the flat, drop ball.
It's incomplete. Looks like he was trying for another screen right there to Jonathan or Oriaki.
I told you, man.
Yeah, I mean, some of these are hard.
The names are tough. You can imagine that the professional announcers, man, they must spend hours just studying the names and practicing how to say them.
Yeah.
And then we get here, we get the roster read as we walk in.
Yeah, we got no practice about that.
That's all right. It's a lot harder in basketball because it's non-stop.
Yeah, it's complete. It's one after play after play after play.
It's pretty fun, though. So, all right, here we go. 2 left, 2 right, 1 in the backfield with him. Taking the shotgun snap again. 2nd and 10.
He
handed it off up the
and
middle.
he's down.
Absolutely nothing really on that play for Swampscott.
That was Caden Dubile taking that handoff, running up.
This clock's still running. You know, I don't see the Swampscott coach taking a timeout here or anything.
No.
There's no.
I think they want to run. I think they want to run the clock down.
Yep.
Make sure Triton can't get any points up before half.
Yep. Swampscott into the huddle now, which they hadn't been doing up until this point in the game.
Yeah. Swampscott probably wants to go into that locker room up 28-0.
Yeah.
So they're trying to run that clock down.
I'm sure they'd be comfortable with that. 2 right, 2 left. Looks like he is going to throw the ball in this play, though. 1 in motion. No, it's a little pitch. And the Triton defense is right there, but can't quite make that tackle.
And he's still going. Breaks 1.
He must have stepped out of bounds, yeah.
Yeah.
Who can see? Maybe he did, maybe he didn't. It's a good thing there's a ref on that side of the field.
Yep. That looked like number 3, Jonathan.
Oriaki pushed out of bounds.
Jonathan Oriaki again, making that play.
To get a first down on it.
Another first down.
Yep, another first down.
It's hard when you got when you got a wide receiver going and playing running back, taking that pitch.
Yeah. That's a good little play, though. I like that. The quick pitch like that.
Yep.
It seems like Swampscott's had nothing but first downs.
Yeah.
On this game, so I'm sure we'll get a stat from our from Eric Gundrum here on how many first downs Swampscott has, but it's a lot.
7
first downs already in this game.
Wow.
They're not going to get another one here. They're just going to look for the score, and he's in. Is he in?
No. Looks like he's taking down around the 2 to 3 yard line. That was number 24, Caden Dubile again.
Great tackle by Triton to keep that thing out of the end zone.
Yeah.
Now they're in the hurry up. Definitely going to just try and run this in here, I would think.
Yeah, they're trying to pound that. And number 52 right there for Triton. Again. See, it's hard when we don't have 52 on our sheet. It's like, don't know who just made that tackle.
He's playing it. He's having a phenomenal game, that kid.
He is. That punter. He's that punter. He's making tackles.
He's all right. Maybe we'll find out at halftime who the
52, Dimitri Hatzel. Oh, no, that's Swampscott. Yeah, that was Swampscott.
I don't think they allow players to switch teams.
Yeah, he tried.
All right, we got 3 on the left. He's going to look to throw the ball right over the middle.
And it's caught.
Caught, touchdown?
Yeah.
He did it, yep.
Number 5 for Swampscott, Zach Palmer. That's.
I'm not sure who was on defense against him that time, but that was a real quick pass that just snuck right by him. In for the end zone, so we're going to be at 35-0 now heading into the half.
Yep.
And it is a crowded stadium tonight. We got a lot of people here. It's pretty fantastic to see everybody coming out for the game.
Yep. First home opener for Triton, so a lot of kids here wandering around.
A lot of kids, a lot of parents.
Yeah.
A lot of scouts standing up there, a lot of coaches. Looks like Swampscott has 1 guy working a camera and 5 coaches up there scouting and calling plays.
Oh, yeah.
That's a substantially large coaching staff.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I guess you got to have a substantially large coaching staff when you got a substantially large team.
Right.
All sporting equivalent.
All right.
So I think there was like 3 trips of kids running out during warm-ups, and it was like one after the other.
Don't want to pay to get in anymore. Go Buy a raffle ticket.
35.
Nothing here. 2:43 left before we can take a break at halftime.
Yep. Let's hope Triton can do something within the last 2 minutes.
Let's get them. Let's at least get down the field. Make a couple of good plays. Go into halftime with something to talk about positive in the locker room.
Yeah. You don't want to go into the locker room down 35-0 because that locker room's not going to be a good atmosphere. You got a lot of motivators on that team. A lot of kids will call kids out, unfortunately, but it's what you need to do to make sure.
Tamino scoops it up. He's got some room down the sideline. Knocked out of bounds finally, probably around the 20-25.
Tamino's been on his game tonight.
He has.
Catches, returning the ball.
He's been good. He's made some defensive stops as well, so
yeah,
a little bit more out of him, a little bit more out of the rest of the team, and we'll get something positive going.
Yeah. Hopefully O'Doy can make something happen. I mean, the last 2 plays wasn't his fault.
Yeah.
It was more of the running back just didn't know where to go, and unfortunately that happens sometimes.
Yeah.
First and 10 on the Vikings 27.
Hopefully we can recover from that and not let it affect us and get a touchdown, go into the locker room with a score.
I wonder at what point do you bring some of the receivers in, go into a heavier set,
Yeah.
Use a couple tight ends, a couple extra blockers on that line, pack in your O-line a little bit more, give him a little bit more time to get rid of that ball.
Yeah.
And he's under pressure right away, and he's tackled.
Up, yep.
And that's another sack. I don't know how many sacks they've had tonight.
Yeah.
It actually probably hasn't been that many, but he's just been under pressure nonstop. It's only a second sack.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a loss of at least 5, it looked like. So
I would say tonight Tamino has been on his game.
Yeah.
And Gundram's been on his game. We're getting stats here like bam, bam,
Yeah.
bam, bam, bam. As soon as we ask, we got it.
Oh, yeah.
That's mid-season form right there from our stats guy.
Yep.
I think he's been practicing. He did some pregame. Probably went to Marblehead last week. So
may not be correct. So
that's
there
okay.
might be a little bit. Oh, looks like he
catch it or drop it.
I think he dropped it. I think he had it in his hand, bobbled it, and dropped it. So I think that
looked like he was down. Yeah, that was complete. I know.
That's 3rd down though. Yeah. Ethan Tremblay.
3rd and long now with 1:34 left in the half. Yeah, one adjustment to make at halftime would be, bring a couple receivers in.
Yeah.
In towards the line, pack the offensive line a little bit more.
Yeah, you gotta make sure, because a lot of those kids, I'm looking at it now, and I'm looking at our roster sheet. A lot of those kids are just juniors, if not sophomores. So they're not. There might be 1 or 2 seniors on that line. So
O'Doy chucks it, but unfortunately he's under such pressure. He really can get his feet under him before he got that throw off.
Yeah.
But they're putting 4 receivers out wide on every single play, and they're just not getting the protection in the middle that they need.
Yeah, that line's starting to fall. It's like just collapsing in front of them, and that's never a good thing when you're playing quarterback, because then you gotta think quicker than what you normally would think.
Not a good feeling. Not that you or I ever played quarterback, but not a good feeling.
I haven't played quarterback, but I do know some things.
Yeah.
So
here we go. Low snap, scoops it off the ground. Much better punt this time. It's going to put him past the 50, even with the bounce. Nope, he's going to come over it. Looked like a little stutter step there. And he's going to get tackled
down
right
around
at the
40. Yep.
So 51 seconds left. I'm guessing that Swampscott's just going to kneel on this ball, walk it into the locker room.
Yeah.
Triton could call timeouts. I'm not sure Triton wants to do that either.
Yeah, and by the looks of it, Triton's only got 2 timeouts to use anyways.
Yeah.
So all they can, Swampscott can run 2 plays, 2 knees, timeout, that leave it with 3rd down, and right there, then time's up.
Yeah, they could run a play and then kneel it after that, I think.
Yeah. Run 2 plays or something, get 2 first downs.
Swampscott again in the same set. 3 receivers left in the shotgun. Takes a snap. Going to be right up the middle. Swallowed up.
That's
2nd
for a
down and
loss.
long.
Looks like a loss of at least 2. And the clock's running now, so.
Yeah, they're going to let it roll.
Yeah.
1 more snap, and then we're going to go into halftime. So at the half, band comes out,
50 tickets to support the football.
we'll have a chat about what we've seen that was positive and negative.
Yep.
We'll try and figure out what we're going to see in the second half. You know, it's tough. I think the Triton offense has been.
Triton offense has been had a rough start, it seems like. And I mean, the 55-0 loss last week, probably they have that in the back of their mind, unfortunately.
Sure.
And that affects you majorly when you have that in the back of your mind. And it looks like we're not going to get another snap.
We're not going to get another snap
That
off.
leads us to
And that is the
halftime.
half.
There we go.
So that's 35-0 going into halftime. Swampscott.
And that is a big team, and they're playing like a big team.
Yeah.
And
Playing a big, strong team. Powering through our offensive line and everything.
Yeah, Triton's offensive line's getting a little bit rolled.
Yeah.
The defense is just getting out-quicked.
Yeah.
There's been a couple of slant passes that have been just going for way too many yards.
Either slant passes, they're going for too many yards, or their offenses can't make completions, can't connect, and that's hurting them big time in this game. Can't make any connections with their running back, with the receivers.
Yep.
I think we had three or four completions in total.
Yeah, it hasn't been enough. And there's only been that I can think of 2 long passes for completions in the entire game, one for each team. So it's not like we're going to see a lot of long tosses tonight. The weather just doesn't permit that.
Yeah.
So with that kind of situation, Triton's offense has got to adjust.
Yeah.
They got to come out with a little bit something different in the second half.
Yep.
You know, some kind of big set, some kind of way to get more protection for
O'Doy. Yeah.
And then the defense just has to adjust to a game where I don't think Swampscott's going to be throwing the ball long anymore.
No, I think it's going to be either running the ball right up the middle, which is why we got to our defensive line has to close those gaps.
Yeah.
Because if they close the gaps, then it's easier. They have to run it outside.
And the other thing, I think this would be interesting to see if Swampscott brings out the backup quarterback to start, or at least at some point in the fourth quarter. When you're up 35-0, it's a good spot to bring out some kids and give them another chance. Swampscott ran the ball inside 12 times only in that first half. So I mean, we're gonna see a lot more of that.
Yeah, especially since it was very productive. They had a lot of those inside runs were touchdowns, if not big gains. And
a lot of gains on that. So unfortunate. But now we got the band setting up. We got the flags out there too. We got a guy carrying his kid around. That seems about right.
Yeah.
This band was really good last year. So so they played the.
You guys can take a break when you're ready.
Okay, they played the same kind of song every week.
Yeah.
And at first you'd think, well, that makes no sense. Like anyone who's coming to the games, they don't want to see the same song. Then you realize they play the same song. It just gets better and better, and then you actually see the difference in it. It was really cool. And I know they do the competitions and stuff, so that's a big part of it.
I think they play it the same song every week because if you do, that way the first week you're gonna be rusty because they haven't played.
Yeah.
Like I know kids. My friends, some of them are in like jazz band, and they've said, I haven't learned any of my music. I haven't played all of summer.
Right.
And I bet you that's the same for like a lot of the kids in band. They don't play all summer because it's summer. No kid wants to learn.
Now they got to come out and they got to perform. So
yeah.
All right. On that note, we're going to take a break. We got about 12 minutes before the next kickoff, so we're going to get some water, get some pizza, and we will be back for the start of the second half.
Yeah.
Thank you, Ben. Take it away.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Triton. My name's C. Densmore. I'm the band director, and it's my pleasure to welcome you here and introduce the Triton Viking Marching Band. Our field leaders are color guard captains Kendall Sicard and Maggie Oliver. And our drum majors are Caroline Jacobs and Evelyn Densmore. The show this year is the music of Paul Simon. Enjoy! Maddie Butler and Caroline Jacobs on flute solo. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. That's what we have for you tonight, but there's more coming later in the season. Enjoy the rest of the evening and go Vikings!
And as of right now,
Okay, welcome back. We've got about 2 minutes left in the halftime. Viking ship looks good. The fog is thick as it's ever been.
Yeah.
And waiting for the Triton team to come back out of the locker room.
Yep.
And our stats guy helped us out tonight, so we got a lot going on here. Triton with an interception and 2 fumbles, four punts. Kyle sacked twice. Balanced on the running, inside and outside, 4 each. And then about a 4 out of 9 completion rate on the passing.
Brown.
The Swampscott's gone 12 times inside and only twice outside on the run. I think we're going to see a lot more running out of it.
Yeah, definitely on the inside run, especially when they're in the red zone. It's a lot. They've been producing a lot of touchdowns and good yardage in the red zone during the inside runs.
Yeah, they've been doing too well running up the middle. And then about a 50% pass completion for Swampscott. So, going into this second half, I don't think we're going to see Swampscott throw the ball that much.
Not with this lead. They got a lead. They want to protect it. They'll probably be running it, pounding it and stuff into the end zone, trying to gain a bigger lead, and making sure we don't have anything to work with to pick off, anything like that.
And we'll see what kind of adjustments Triton makes really on the offense. I mean, on defense, I'm not sure what they can do. They made some really good stops. The Swampscott early in the game had a 3rd and long and then a 4th and long. And Triton stopped them twice. build on that. A couple of busted plays or slants that went long for Swampscott, but
game,
you overcome those and you play a little bit better football.
Yeah,
and you're going to get some good stops. It's on the offense where Triton's got to make an adjustment.
Yeah,
somewhere
definitely, especially on their line where. Because they're just collapsing in, and they're just getting over manpowered.
Right.
Like, Swampscott's just powering over them and pushing them in and getting to O'Doy and pressuring them and making them not get any good passes off.
And we're looking at 3 halves of football now without a score by Triton. So they got to
hopefully they can make that at least get 1 score, make it so we don't get shut out for the 2nd week in a row.
Right. So let's make something happen here. So,
our
stats guy's going down on the field. He's got to figure out who number 52 is on Triton because we've been calling his number a lot. He's been punting the ball. He's been playing some decent defense, but we don't know who it is.
They got 51, 53, no 52.
Maybe it's a last year senior that's come back and suited up and is on the field now for him. So.
Or just one of those freshman kids who's actually wicked good.
Right, he's just having a good week. So
exactly.
So Mr. Gundram's getting the deal on that. 11 minutes to play for the 3rd quarter. Here we go. 35-0. Let's make something happen. Triton's going to have to kick the ball off.
Yeah.
For only for the only time tonight so far, other than the punts.
Yeah.
But we'll see what's going to happen. I mean, you got nothing to lose. You can certainly open up the playbook. Any more than anything else, you can certainly fly down the field. You got 10 guys behind you when you're out there trying to make a tackle.
Exactly.
So
hopefully
make something happen.
Hopefully they went into the locker room realizing we got to step it up and play our best game. 2 quarters.
Yeah, and let's see what they can do. So with the normal kicking team out there,
and I believe Joe Delmonico, number 13, is going to be the one kicking it off.
He said he was a soccer player before. I don't remember the kid from soccer, but that could just be me. So
that's what I heard. I heard he was a soccer player before. That's what everybody when he took over the place kicker when I got injured freshman year.
Yeah,
told me he was a soccer player. So
we'll see what happens here. So. Start of the 3rd quarter now. Oh, it's Jared Barandino?
Yeah. All right.
Oh, no kidding. Well, that explains a lot, doesn't it? The kid's all over the field. I know that kid. So good. I'm very happy to hear that. Jared Barandino having a good night tonight, even in a 35-0 game.
Yeah.
And that's a little bit of a short kick right around the 30 and it called for a fair catch. Some good blocking out there by Swampscott. Now let's see what happens. Are they going to bring back the same quarterback? In the warm-ups, they had a freshman warming up as quarterback as well.
Yep.
I don't know if he'll bring them out to start the 3rd quarter or if they'll stick with the normal offensive set.
Looks like they're bringing out number 7, but I'm not too positive about that. If it's number 7, it's Cameron O'Brien, who's their freshman quarterback.
Yeah, looks like that's what they're going to do.
Yeah.
And good for them. Why not? I mean, at this point in the game.
Yeah, they got the lead. Might as well give them some playing time.
Give them some snaps. You never know what's going to happen later in the season.
Exactly.
And
got to make sure you're prepared.
He's playing a wide receiver. They still got their main guy in the back.
Yeah,
and they're set up to throw the ball again. 2 left, 2 right, 1 in the backfield.
Nope.
And there's the first flag of the 2nd half.
And it was going to be a handoff right up the middle.
False start on the offense. Back it up. All right.
Well, that helps Triton a little bit. Makes it easier for them. Try to stop it. Make sure that they can get them contained, and then
a little bit longer. Here we go. Yeah. Why not?
First and 15 right now.
You could say a flag is a good way to start the 2nd half. That's a good way to start the 2nd half.
I mean, with the lead at 35-0, Swampscott, to get a flag on Swampscott, I'd say that's a very good way to start the half. That could just be me.
So here we go. And I'm guessing they're going to run the exact same play again and just hand the ball right up the middle. I think that's what we can expect a lot of this half.
And it's right.
And it's
right
going to be good for about 7 or 8 yards.
Yeah.
Good little run. Great blocking by the Swampscott O-line. Who's had as a unit, they've had a pretty good night.
Yeah, they're big guys. I mean, they're big, they're strong.
Yeah.
It's just we're not able to break through, it looks like.
So talking to the one of the coaches at halftime for Swampscott. This head coach here has been with the program about 4 years.
Wow.
Or no, I shouldn't say that. He's been with the program a while, but he's the head coach for the last 4 years.
Yep.
And they made the playoffs last year. Got pretty far, so we'll see if they're going to have that kind of season again.
And it looks like he's
look good right
pass. Nice little screen pass. And
he's still moving.
Still moving, but he's brought down. That was Jonathan Oraki with the catch for Swampscott.
You know, one thing I haven't gotten used to yet, and you watching the games and you're trying to call them at the same time, I'm instinctively ready for that instant replay, so I can see who just got blocked right off the ball so harsh on Triton. But
it's high school, so we don't have that.
Right. So lucky for that kid, there was no replay.
Yeah.
So here we go. Second and very short.
Yep. Looks like they're set up to either run it or pass. Looks like might be a run up the middle by the looks of it.
Still in the gun. He's calling something out, changing the play at the line. Triton's linebackers move back on the inside, which was a good idea because it is a run up the middle. And it's a good stop. Might be enough to keep him from getting that first down.
I don't know. It looks like the ball might have passed. Right, made the chains move.
Chains are moving already.
Yep, first down.
At the end of the game, I asked.
January's run is good for a Swampscott first down. First and 10 on the 46.
So the Swampscott's at the 46-yard line with the first down. Looks like they're set up for a pass, maybe.
Yeah, they run the ball. It's like the third or fourth run up the middle already.
Yeah.
And that's all they're going to do.
Yeah.
Student body right, student body left, run the ball up the middle.
And that's number 4, Dylan January. He's been running it all the way, pretty much. That's been their main guy to give it to when they hand it off.
January with a carry.
So 8 minutes and 20 left.
7.
They're just going to pound this ball.
Yeah.
It's going to be an interesting game from here on out because every time Triton gets a ball, they're going to have to open it up and try and do something.
Yeah, they got to make plays.
And here's
and
another
they're passing
pass
here.
Oh, and he is going deep to number 23. Great defense. A little bit overthrown, but great play by 13. Who's that for us?
13 is Joe Delmonico.
Yeah. Good play by him. Good coverage. He was in the right spot. I think even if the kid had gotten his hands on it, I think Delmonico would have had a hand on him.
Joe's got quick feet. I mean, he's fast. He can get down there pretty quick and stuff.
So we got a third down again, yeah.
Third down, yeah, incompletion.
3rd and 3, right about at midfield.
They just got to hold him here. It looks like about 48, 49.
It's probably the best view of the game we've had the whole night.
Yeah.
So we could actually.
It's right in front of us. It looks like they might be running up the middle again.
Swampscott in the gun, takes it,
Yep.
gives it up the middle, and it's going to be a first down a little bit more, a lot more.
Yeah, and he's just plowing through kids, and that's January once again, making that run.
That kid is a beast. Is he the one that I said didn't look like he was 5'11"? Yeah, he is 5'11", 215.
Yeah.
January from the carry.
Reminds me of
First down, Swampscott.
Liam Spillane back in the day.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Spillane could run the ball.
The kid was a beast.
He was. In every sport he played, lacrosse he played, basketball, he could do everything.
The Spillane train. Just give him that ball right up the middle again and again and again.
Yeah. Spillane was Louis' go-to guy when he was running it, and it was just, they couldn't be stopped usually.
Yeah. All right, so Triton needs to get a stop and get that ball back.
Yeah.
Shotgun again, another throw out. And it looks like it could be picked.
And it looks like it got bobbled and then caught by Swampscott.
You got to be kidding me.
Nah, I think it looks like a Swampscott catch after it was tipped up by a Triton defender.
So a tip off of Swampscott, a tip by Triton, and then the Swampscott kid ends up catching it.
Same player who tipped it at first.
That's insane.
That's a hand-eye coordination, never leaving. It's like the Julian Edelman catch in the Super Bowl. He never lost sight of the ball.
That is some ridiculous luck right there.
It is.
That kid is feeling it lucky and feeling it right now. I mean,
it is.
You tip it, the defender tips it, and he tips it right back to you. That's insane. Here's another drop back and another pass. He's going to go off to the side again, and that one's dropped.
And Joe Delmonico is going to be there for the stop, even if it was caught.
Pass is incomplete.
So now we're at third down again. Third and long.
Third and about 8 or 9. It looks
So-
like.
I would say if they can get a stop, I think Swampscott is going to punt this ball. I know they haven't punted all night. They haven't needed to.
No.
And they only had that 1 4th down that they didn't. The one 3rd down they didn't convert, and the 4th down that they didn't convert either. So the fans are getting all fired up now. Finally.
Yeah.
And